Hi, I'm Anya, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Letters from Home by Zarina Hashmi. Your home will not be an anchor, but a mast. This was said by poet Khalil Gibran when discussing the concept of home. What really is a home? Is it the walls we are confined in, or based on the people we are with? Indian-American artist Zarina Hashmi captures intense emotion in her artwork, Letters from Home. She grapples with how India and Pakistan's partition in 1947 shaped her identity, whilst creating conflict with the concept of home. This series of 8 pieces of artwork are prints imposed by Zarina onto personal letters written by her sister Rani. They cover topics such as death, marriages, and everyday life. The division of India into India and Pakistan created immense destruction for both countries. Partition has been described as not only a division of land, but a division of hearts, families, and humanity. A single line drawn on a map drastically changed people's worlds, leaving feelings of painful separation for many, including my grandparents. Zarina, seen here with her sister Rani, was just 10 when partition occurred, the exact same age as my grandmother, pictured here. There's an intricate beauty to this artwork. Cursive, handwritten ink calligraphy, combined with Zarina's creative techniques of the woodblock and metal cut print, using handmade plates to print on handmade kozo paper. They are traditional, authentic, and transport you in an ordered way through her journey to America post-partition. The typography highlights how partition has imprinted on who she is, while the lines over the text simultaneously compartmentalize her past and her present. The first letter is distorted. The text is blurred like a low-resolution double image, creating a warped sense of physical separation between the sisters. But the duplicated lines superimposed over each other signifies Rani and Zarina together on an emotional level. In the following images, the text becomes increasingly overlaid with location-based prints. The second has thick, angry lines dividing the words. Aligarh, the name of the city Zarina grew up in, her first home, is inscribed at the bottom. Significantly, the Aligarh Muslim University floor plan spans the third letter, a university that was demolished when Muslim culture was repressed in India post-partition. This artwork is structurally more detailed and quasi-symmetrical. But can you still call it home if it no longer exists? I can empathise. My grandparents moved from India during partition to Uganda and were then forced out of Uganda again to England. So where is home? Words in this artwork are incredibly effective. In the fourth letter, thicker black print with sharp borders overlay more visibly clearer, poignant letters. Emotions are frozen in time as Rani refers to her mother's death. The black signifies loss. She writes, "My mother was always searching for shelter, but she only ever found the shade of the acai tree." Poignantly, simple block lines give their mother a home on paper, the home she desired so greatly. In doing so, Zarina immortalizes her mother, giving her this final resting place in her art. I find the monochromatic tones and minimalistic appearance at odds with the highly emotive letter contents. I doubt that many of you can actually read the letters. Even Zarina described Urdu as a dying language, but it's one with connotations of love and affection. My grandfather wrote poetry and songs in Urdu due to its beauty, even though it was not his mother tongue. And visually, the soft curves of the words reflect their emotional meaning, while contrasting with the structured lines of the strong cartographic print and architectural drawings, giving their love a structured place. Despite being displayed at the Tate Modern and the Metropolitan Museum of Art to Western audiences, the beauty and painful nostalgia of the script resonates universally. The sixth depicts a European floor plan, contrasting the previous intricately detailed one, marking Zarina's transition to the West. The seventh shows her move to Manhattan and is distinctively different. Beige tones now form the outlines, a structural inversion. The simple wooden Western framing juxtaposes the cultural pieces. Black ink dominates and encroaches, fighting with the nostalgic Urdu words. Which of the cultures is more prominent? Or perhaps Zarina feels lost between the two. The final artwork has aggressive, dramatic lines, almost redacting the words of the letters. For the viewer, these act as a barrier preventing access to the letters. Is Zarina denying or erasing her links with her birthland? Or, like the lost words, is Zarina's identity lost in a new place? Rani never actually sent the letters, but gave them all at once to Zarina. This raises interesting questions about what a letter is, a moment captured in time, or a connection between people and a place. The space it has occupied in galleries is also significant. The white walls enhance the minimalistic appearance. By displaying these letters across a vast space, filling the wall, it makes what should be personal letters public, exposed to all. Perhaps in this way, Zarina aims to share her love for her sister, or demonstrate her journey and conflict to the audience. In this gallery space, the letters are out of context. Maybe this mirrors how Zarina frequently feels out of context in the places that she has called home. As an artist, Zarina uses contrast as a powerful tool. In other pieces she has worked on, for example, Atlas of My World, she uses a similar print style to connect her experiences with other migrants and refugees. Migration and the ambiguity of the meaning home are clearly of great importance to her, as they are recurring themes in much of her artwork. In her sculpture, Ghar, which translates as home, she uses traditional Indian paper to suggest that no matter what homes are made of, paper or stone, they can very easily be destroyed. She uses this piece as a means to question whether homes are a permanent, physical place or are transient and transportable, a theme conveyed in Letters from Home, as Zarina's home constantly changes. Similarly, in her art, Home is a Foreign Place, she works as a cartographer of memory. Each print captures a memory as she reminisces on her life experiences. Again, her simplistic style allows an audience to feel like a part of her artwork. For example, a print of a ceiling fan takes you into the room. She has been compared to minimalists such as Sol LeWitt and Agnes Martin with similar tones and geometric structure. But her art closely resembles that of Mary Kelly's Corpus, a series of pieces that chronologically moves through female life, and also in Kelly's postpartum document, which captures moments of her baby's childhood through scribbles on books and baby grows, artwork layered with the input of both mother and child. This conveys a familial connection and also portrays a relationship through time. Overall, the butterfly effect is prevalent in this piece. The significant loss of Zarina's first home due to political conflict had a profound impact on her life. As we journey through this series of autobiographical prints, I go on that journey with Zarina, through her emotional family bonds and separation of a place, a journey my grandparents took. So, what is a home? Zarina said she understood this from a young age. Home is not a place. It is wherever the people you care about most are waiting for you. Thank you.